but you guys have a pretty intentional effort to make illegal immigrants, as you call them, monsters. You put out this DHS report today that fictionalizes the risk of terror that is represented by people who come into this country illegally. We understand that that's against the law. We understand that it has to stop. But why make them all into villains? Why inflate statistics and cherry pick to make Americans afraid of these people? Why do that?
We're not trying to say that everybody should be afraid of,
Then why would you put out a report, Raj, that says basically 3 out of 4 of them may be terrorists?
No,
that was the point of that report.
We said
that taxpayers pay for?
Chris, let's be accurate here,
right?
Right
here.
The report said, the report said that 3 out of 4 people that have been convicted on federal terrorism charges were foreign nationals who've either come here illegally or through the legal immigration system. So, yeah, should they be afraid?
Where were they
of
radicalized?
Terrorists?
Where did they commit the acts? You ignore that. Why? Because you wanted the biggest number you could get. Why don't you say that these people are incarcerated at lower rates than the rest of the population? Why don't you mention that?
I think,
because
Chris,
you're not trying to make them look good. You're trying to make them look bad. They're either a risk or they're not. I'm not
Chris,
complaining.
are you going to answer the question yourself, or can I answer?
Sometimes it provides a better answer to some of these questions because maybe you're ducking them. But go ahead.
I'm not ducking anything. Illegal immigration can pose a public safety and terrorism threat to the United States. That report reinforces that point. 3 out of 4 people who have been convicted on federal terrorism charges in the United States in American courts are foreign nationals.
Where did they commit the
I'm not
terrorism?
spinning it.
Where were they radicalized?
Hang on, Chris. Some of them committed them in the United States. Most of them did. Some of them have committed them overseas. Some of them were engaged in these actions, were radicalized in the United States. Some of them were radicals who came to the United States. The individuals. Hang on. Let's just talk about one issue specifically. In New York, last year, in October and then December, you had 2 individuals, one brought here through the visa lottery system, something we're trying to end, another brought here through chain migration, something we're trying to reform. These are 2 individuals. One killed 8 people in cold blood in a terrorist attack in October.
I know you were there. Who lived in that area. I understand it, but you're cherry-picking cases to create a general rule. And if you wanted to do that,
we are making a very serious point that illegality does not breed safety. I think that's a very well understood point.